Let's talk about appraisals. Today I got an appraisal back on a new construction condominium. As I took a deeper look at the report, I noticed that all of the other two-bedroom units in the same complex with the same builder were all valued at what the appraisal came in at. So in this instance, the sales price was $319,900 and the appraisal came back at $315 because all of the other two-bedroom units that had just sold were sold at $314,900. So while sometimes getting an appraisal back with a lower value seems like a bad thing, in this instance it really acted to protect my buyer who was purchasing a property and being charged more than the other surrounding units. Now, generally when we do a newer construction condo and it's being built and finished, we go out and appraise it ahead of time, and then we have a follow-up visit. In this instance, the builder insisted that we wait until there was an occupancy permit, meaning it was ready to go. But it also meant that we were very close to the closing date. So one would assume if it's ready to go, the gas would be on, the electricity would be on, all things would be operational, right? But when the appraiser went in, the gas was not on, meaning you couldn't get hot water, there's no heat, the gas fireplace wasn't working. The appraiser returned the report subject to those things being confirmed operational. So now we do need an additional inspector to go out and make sure that all of those things are in full operating capacity. In both of these instances, though, the appraisal acted as a protection for the buyer. It protected her from paying too much, and it also protected her when something wasn't in working condition. So we need to make sure that all of those things are operational, that everything is safe and ready to go and livable for her. And once we confirm that and we have the right value on the property, then we can close this loan. The only person unhappy here was the builder, but the builder was responsible for making sure everything was ready, and the builder was also responsible for the higher sales price. One other quick note about appraisals recently, at least in the Milwaukee area, we've had a very busy season and buying a property and getting an accepted offer has been difficult. A lot of buyers have been dropping their contingencies for inspection, and as a result, I've seen an increase in appraisers flagging things in their appraisal that need to be fixed. So we're seeing an increase in appraisals that have this subject to line, subject to this being repaired or that being repaired or enough smoke detectors. And the reason is if they don't flag it and there hasn't been an inspection, then they are liable for anything that they didn't mention. I hope this information helps. If it does, give me a like and a follow, and I hope you have a great day.